thanks, Jordan. Devo is back with some entertainment news.
Let's get to it. First of all, pregnant Sophie Turner, right? Her and Joe Jonas, of course, expecting their first child together. And they shared this cute photo on the weekend of them in the car with their masks. They're saying, no messing around at all. Stay safe, everyone.
And gloves.
Wearing the gloves
too,
and the masks. I feel them. That's me in an Uber right now.
Proactive for the win.
That's it, right? Okay, and speaking of, a lot of celebrities are saying the younger generation, their audiences maybe, aren't taking this seriously. And we were talking
You mentioned that earlier, too.
Yeah, hashtag flatten the curve is what we're talking about. Yep. So we go Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. They're putting up posts on Instagram. This is Taylor Swift. She said, guys, I follow you online. I love you guys so much, and I needed to express my concern. Things aren't being taken seriously. I'm seeing lots of get-together, hangouts, parties still happening. This is the time to cancel plans and actually truly isolate as much as you can. Just don't assume that because you don't feel sick that you aren't possibly passing something on to someone elderly or vulnerable to this. Now, that's Taylor Swift talking about it. Ariana, very similar sentiments. She says, I keep hearing from a surprising amount of people statements like, this isn't a big deal. We're going to be fine. We got to go about our lives. It's really blowing my mind. I understand that that's how you felt weeks ago, but things are different now. Please don't turn a blind eye. Gaga and others also doing that, talking to doctors, talking to scientists, and saying, listen to those people.
And they're international influencers, so I'm so glad they're using their platform to educate, because when you're in your 20s, 30s, maybe you're like, I'm invincible. I feel good. I can go out. And you're not as susceptible to this virus, but you should still do your part so that you don't spread it to others who are. That's all.
And this is what we were talking about that for this weekend, right? And with St. Patty's Day coming up tomorrow, a lot of people want to go out and party as well. This one, people are up in arms about this. This is causing outrage in Australia. Tom Hanks puts Vegemite on his toast and tweets this out because apparently that's way too much.
And of course, he's in quarantine with his wife Rita after they tested positive for COVID. So he's been awesome sending out posts, and people are saying that's too much Vegemite ratio to toast.
Absolutely.
I've never had it. Nick, you've had.
I've had it before. I lived in Australia for about 8 months. And let me tell you, there's no chance he's eating it that way.
Really?
I personally did not take a liking to it. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of Aussies like hating on me right now.
But wait, what's it taste like?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's
is
like
it sweet?
Salty. No, it's salty, but it's got the texture of peanut butter. So it's, but it's almost has this like beefy taste to it.
Oh, I have had it.
It's
big in the UK too, right?
I was with you. And then you lost me.
So like,
it's not good.
like beef marmalade?
Like
Laid?
A beef spread?
I don't. It's just not good, guys. Just take my word for it. Just trust me.
Can I tell you what it looks like to me? It looks like, now that you're saying it's savory, like a, you know, a bouillon cube for soup?
Yes.
Is it like loaded with
it's
all
like beef
kinds of...
bouillon. That's exactly like what it tastes like.
And then spread onto a toast like that much?
But you think it would taste more like veggies because it's Vegemite.
No, they have veggie like spices. They have like, that's where it comes. That's where the Vegemite comes from. It's that spice.
This is why this was huge on Twitter, because these are the conversations that happened. I don't want to
try it.
No, you see, you just volunteered me to try it.
I feel like you would try. You know what I think? You have to cut it. So less Vegemite, more toast, and maybe top some fresh tomato slices on there. Break it up a notch.
Chef Dina over here.
Okay,
there we go.
Make the Vegemite.
It's not Vegemite and toast then. Okay, listen, this a lot of people self-isolating, as we talked about. And so the ticket sales at the box office, lowest in 20 years. Disney's Onward topped the box office its second weekend, earning that. Went from 40 million last weekend to 10 million this past weekend in North America. They are, again, the lowest in 20 years for North American ticket sales. Of course, we're talking the coronavirus pandemic led to one of the worst ones. I Still Believe and Vin Diesel's comic book flick Bloodshot round out the top three with just over 9 million each.
You know what I'm going to say? This is good news. This is what we want. It is short-term sacrifices for the long-term goal and the public good, to do well for everybody and limit the number of cases in hospitals. This is a short-term sacrifice we all have to make.
We have to do it. And if you're staying at home, guess what, fans of Frozen 2?
Early release.
Disney Plus is releasing it 3 months early.
So that's like now?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's ready to go.
My plans for tomorrow night, guys.
So let's just enjoy these beautiful images like only Disney can give us as we go to break and anticipate this coming out tomorrow on your small screen.
Yeah.
Papa, that was epic.
What would I do without you? You'll always have me.
Has Elsa seemed weird?